They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Humphries. Right down the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Finally brought down. But what a play, not only...
Anything can happen with this dude in terms of health. Like, health is a big concern for any team in the league. And if there is one squad that I feel like they can put together, if you have LeBron playing 60 games, you have Stephen Curry playing 60 games, or whatever, if they make it into the playoffs, if they are in the playoffs, I'm giving them a shot because these guys just know how to win and play winning basketball.
The football, but to flip the field position with the return. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Memphis has the ball back and...
Play Stephen Curry 60 games. We're going to play LeBron James 60 games. How good of a...
With a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. He's loose down the left side. The 20, 10, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Memphis.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Should be in the mix come playoff time. Like, what are you talking about? Are you saying that they're going to be a playing team? They're not going to make it? Like, if you're telling, like, I'm looking at this Warriors team, they're a playoff squad. At the very least, you got to at least admit that this team is going to be making noise in playoff time. Are you saying that that's not going to be
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Back to pass, it's Key. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Whitehead. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The give to the back. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. It's a makeable field goal from the 20.
Yes, we can talk about LeBron James averaging
20-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Browning. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, and the defense.
I understand that they were swept by the Oklahoma City Thunder, but it damn sure wasn't because of LeBron James. His numbers were still there. So all I'm telling you is this. Man, do not count out Kristaps Porzingis. I understand over the past 2 years he's been dealing with something in a certain circumstance that he's been trying to overcome, but he still is a
stands tall and gets off the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Has to get there to move the sticks. They bring him down, but not before he picks up a Memphis 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I think we're going to see more and more of this in college football. It used to be that if it was 4th and inches and you're on your own side of the field, you automatically punt. But I like that play call there. With their offensive line and their ability to run the football, just go out and get it and keep the drive alive.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Memphis picking up the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking for a man. It's Humphreys. He'll take a shot. And he makes the catch, but just a hair.
35 feet away. Like, that is very important. Also, if we're talking wear and tear, there's nobody in the league that makes the game easier for other people than Stephen Curry. LeBron James is going to have an easier season than he had in L.A. when he's playing both sides of the ball, when he's playing out, have to step up defensively.
Back of the end zone, it'll be incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The offense changing the play. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Forced out of the pocket. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on 3rd down? Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Memphis.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The inside handoff. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Key. And this one will be stopped for no gain. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this weekend.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The run from the shotgun. Turning it on. He's at the touchdown Tigers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Finds a man on the left. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Quickly complete. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Key. Got his man on the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Under fire. Finds a man by himself. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He's got it and still on his feet. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Kansas State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. They go to the ground. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. They'll move the tight end. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Got his man. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Offense work. Pistol. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Finds the tight end. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's key. Fires to the middle. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Makes the grab. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out. A shot toward the end zone.
Oh!
And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that and put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Going to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got a man, it's Toppin. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. To the air, it's Humphries. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Memphis wants to move quickly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Buys a little time with his feet. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better. Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it toward the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about a punt.
Oh, they're after him. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Reads it, fires complete. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Sends it downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 10. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Comes out there and dominates everybody and wins and shows that all the stuff that Hiller was preaching was a bunch of BS. This was a guy being as dominant in the sport when a lot of people, especially competing against, thought of him as lesser. There's nothing like this. It's an incredible moment in American history, incredible moment like this.
And while
it's also important to note that when he came
we've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And while this game is all but decided, The offense's job is to score. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air, it's Key. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season undefeated.
Great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I mean, but also like a week. You know what I'm saying? You were and then right. So that's what I'm saying. So like, economy thing. All right, we gonna pull it over. The bail bonds will be paid. I was leaving the hospital. Remember I got pulled over in the hospital? I made it. Like, I'm going to put a whole nigga, we got to make it to the next week. I got to get some of this state for it. You're not going to be really crazy. But anyway, by the time I parked the car, because I assume, while I'm driving away, I have to call back. So I stopped the car. He asked me my kids. I got when I hopped out the car, when I realized it was a police car. And when I hopped out the car, it's one time I came to the other side of the car. I didn't know this. Then when I get out of the car, it's two niggas, you know what I'm saying? I think it's top of the car, there's people on both sides. So when I get out, it's a other niggas. Not really talking, but not really. They're not like pressing me. They're not harassing me. They're not like pushing me. And so I appreciate that they really try to protect me. Or he tried to like fumble my shit. He was like, I was like, oh, from that one, I did. He was like, oh, because it was one of the coolest topics records I've heard probably in my life. I would say I would say go try to get your car, and if you feel weird, just park that, you know, like drive around the corner and park it or something. But I don't know, bro. Like I said, I think that it's a level of paranoia more than them niggas gonna literally be like, hey, I'll pick this shit up. You turn me up, dog. You know. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really crazy in an economic boom, because if you get pulled over and they tow your car and they let you out of jail at 16, you still gotta book a hotel. You still gotta pay the fee. You gotta pay like the bail bondsman get paid, the jail get paid, the tow truck company get paid, the fucking hotel get paid. But yeah, he know I'm pretty fucked up, but also my 4 p.m. session got pushed. Oh, well, you said the homeboys on something, but yeah, my 4 p.m. session. So I'll have to be here at 6:45. Yeah, see what's up, bro. I'm pretty sure. I wish I knew somebody who did. we've seen worse and not called. So for me, these are set plays. They put a player on the keeper just to kind of slow him from coming up and just giving him the advantage to the counter. This was really slow. So Germany should be disappointed, but
yeah, I don't agree with these guys. Not only was it kind of soft, it wasn't all on the field. And to overturn it, there was not enough there to go look at it, overturn the call, and change the course of the whole game. Like, that was tough for Germany. But, and I hate to do it, I'm never one of those people that's like, well, one call doesn't determine, especially when it's a massive call like that. The one call is Germany should have played much better. That was shot 21-7, 3-1 essentially on possession percentage. They had the game. They should have won this game. There was a lot of reasons that they didn't beyond that call.
Yes, third straight World Cup that Germany will have not made it to the round of 16, losing on penalty kicks. There's that upset. There's the Netherlands losing to Morocco as well. So who had the bigger upset?
You know, for me, I'd have to say Netherlands. They were just below their normal. They won possession. Morocco had 70% possession in the match, which is very unlikely with their character. I don't think they attacked enough. Morocco really dictated the game, and they had more chances than Netherlands. But saying that, it's just you have two juggernauts that should be in around 16 and going further in the World Cup that are out, and that's what makes the World Cup so good.
I think Morocco did get a lot from the semis in 2023 far. But I'm going to say Germany, and not just this game. I think Germany just never really showed up. They're such a good team, and their captain team spot players, they deserve to lose. They never really, I guess, got to where they should have been.
Yeah, I'm agree with Germany. The fourth biggest upset since 1992. That's a pretty big upset if we're talking about that. And like again, they just didn't show up in the way that you expected to.
Had no concept of time because I fell asleep with that light on.
And they just did not put enough effort. They were not, didn't have a good game plan. They didn't have enough physicality, and they just got kind of outplayed and let this game break and slip away. Like when we talk about those losses, this is going to be one that the folks make. Looking at all the losses Germany's had, this is going to be the one I think.
So Wednesday night, Alan Bayer is up in USA, back in action in Bosnia and Herzegovina. The intrigue around soccer right now in this country, for this team, is incredible. But I want to drill down a little bit more on this match like that, because we know that the United States has not beaten the teams in Europe in the World Cup in more than 5 years. How did they get it done against Bosnia?
I think Lenny Pottsville that 11 played great. I think it's kind of similar. They still a little bit like Paraguay. They kind of like Australia. So if we can combine both those games, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, I think for me, starting out with intensity, game dynamic, I think Christian was a big figure. When he came in the Turkey game, you could see the difference, the spark that he created for the national team. And he makes players around him better. So I think him being on it tomorrow night is going to be a big point for the U.S. because he can break down that defense.
Yeah, this is about Pulisic and his health and coming back, especially that Bosnia team, the tallest team in the World Cup. They fly around the field. They're big guys, right? This is about Pulisic and what he can do to sort of break down that squad. But also, like beyond the X and O's, you guys X and O's guys. For me, it's about Team USA feeling themselves a little bit. Like there was a little bit of talk last night of like, hey, we beat these guys 4-1 against Germany. We feel great. But on the other side of this, yesterday should show you that anybody could be beaten at any time. You cannot be overconfident. You need to have aggression coming out of the gate if you're going to beat a team like us.
So that, I think the point is, Max, is this a favorable draw for them in the round of 32?
Yes, I mean this is the best case scenario unless you're Argentina. You're it's a cakewalk, right? They've been favorable. But for the U.S., this is a really good matchup. I think we dictate the pace. We bring our swagger like we have. I think we have more quality than Bosnia. But saying that, Bosnia is a team that has really toughened it up just to get to the World Cup. They beat a massive side early, intense, so they know they're resilient. And they've upset a country. And they're doing the United States, and you're not going to get too much upset.
I want to say they're looking up right now, and obviously they've been there for Mauricio Pochettino was able to sit so many of the starters. It was almost like the line of questioning after the game. It's like, we won our group. Like, we're moving on. These guys
know what I'm saying? It's like you can't be worried about it all the time.
I think getting
They're worried about paying rent and getting their kids some level of care while they trying to pay rent. I still think that, you know, even with the people. Like the kids at the crib ain't getting
I know that some people are just kind of like, hey, it's like this whole thing. Me, Team USA, you would beat Spain. Like, let's throw the parade. Like, let's throw a parade for beating Spain. Like, I know the Knicks has had a parade. Let's throw another one. Because that would be one of the big upsets, I think, in Team USA history. And then after that, all bets are off. Like, if you can beat a team that is overpowered Spain, who a lot of people have going really, really far in this thing, if you can beat them, we're already setting the stage for one of the great runs and great miracles in Team USA history. So Spain is the one. You're basically the second one.
He's just smarter.
They pull that off. I'm not winning the World Cup. That would be bigger than what we saw in 1980. I think by a lot.
That's the best part of the world. Anybody can beat anybody. You've seen this countries that first time in the World Cup doing things that are magical. That's what brings us really into the water. Do it at home.
Great unifier in all sports this summer. We're seeing happening right here. I appreciate you guys for joining us here. Straight ahead, the Blues and LeBron James
injection time only. Keytruda QX is also FDA approved to treat more types of cancer than any subcutaneous immunotherapy of its kind. One of those cancers is early-stage non-small cell lung cancer. Keytruda QX may be used with certain chemotherapies before surgery for adults with early-stage non-small cell lung cancer, which can be removed by surgery, and then continue alone after surgery to help prevent your lung cancer from coming back.
Do not take Keytruda QX if you are allergic to its ingredients. Keytruda QX can cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This could be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, nausea or vomiting, headache, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion, memory problems, persistent or severe muscle pain or weakness, muscle cramps, fever, rash, itching or flushing. There may be other side effects.
No, nigga.
All medical conditions, including immune and nervous system problems, such as Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, lupus, chronic sinus gravis, or Guillain-Barré syndrome, an organ, tissue, or stem cell transplant, overseas chest radiation. Keytruda QX can handle your anxiety.
Your day, your time, your treatment. It's true. Keytruda QX. Ask your doctor if a 1-minute injection with Keytruda QX is right for your cancer.
Hey, anything about it?
Baseball action heats up Wednesday night at the Reds. Take on the Brewers at 8 Eastern. Catch the game live on ESPN. Stream every pitch on ESPN app. Welcome back. First, it has been a busy offseason so far for the Los Angeles Lakers. Last week, our Sean Bryant reported that Austin Reeves intends to sign a 4-year, $185 million max contract to return to the Lakers, which is the richest contract in NBA history for an undrafted player. Meanwhile, LeBron James, future up in the air. He is set to become a free agent tonight. James averaged career low last season, points per game, minutes per game. He also did not make an All-NBA team for the first time since his rookie season. The Lakers continue to busy. He's scheduled to meet with Pistons restricted free agent center Jalen Duren today. A source familiar with the situation told ESPN. Duren, 22 years old, coming off being named to the All-NBA. We know from Sean's reporting, the Lakers might be having some issues with the phone. Getting LeBron James on the phone, it sounds like making it opens up the question about what if not Los Angeles? What if he moves on somewhere else? And what does it mean if he decides to leave LA as a free agent?
I think LA's gonna be fine about it. Like the LA, what they have shown us is a team that doesn't really seem too concerned about this. Like I'm not buying this whole we couldn't get him on the phone, we couldn't text him all this stuff. Imagine Delvin Jones just pulled up on LeBron James and having right halfway across the country, across the world. They can go have some drinks and smoke hookah and do whatever they were doing out there. If the Lakers want to get in contact with LeBron James, they can get in contact with LeBron James. This feels like a breakup that you want the other person to break it up. Like I think the Lakers are ready to move in to the Luka Doncic era of Los Angeles. Whether you agree with it or not, they've been doing this LeBron James thing for a very long time. And I think part of this is the Lakers taking a little bit of pleasure in the fact that they finally have a little bit of leverage with the LeBron thing. You gotta think, LeBron James has come into LA and everybody says this is LeBron James squad now. He runs this thing. He gets to tell you to go get Russell Westbrook.
But I think
he tells you guys to go
I think
back.
two things. Like,
He tells you
yeah,
guys to get
I think
as a coach. And
because
you
you can get, you know, it's just like any kind of like a learning.
He was saying also LeBron James goes to the championship, and the Lakers are a proud organization. Now they're taking a little bit of pleasure in the fact that they have some leverage in LeBron James' contract situation, and it would not be the worst thing for the Lakers internally. Whether we take it from an X and O basketball standpoint, I think they're obviously a better team with LeBron James on there. But for the Lakers, I think part of what they want to do is just move on to a little bit.
And I would say probably young dyslexia is just
LeBron James $50 million to come back.
Right. That's
Them,
right.
easier thing for them is for LeBron to say, hey, I'm not picking up the phone.
Sometimes
I'm
you
going to go
have
take
to, like,
15
you
million
know,
dollars.
you're an adult now, so like you don't even have to read all the words for real because you just remember what they are. You know what I'm saying? So like as a child, it's like, oh, okay, that says McDonald's. So anytime I see those, I know
Real business unless they is not the right sign where they deal with.
you know what I'm saying?
So that's something that has to be done.
That way you start to understand all the things.
You go right in.
Again, if you ain't getting proper training, I mean, if you ain't getting, if you ain't getting,
Look at the Lakers. That is the franchise of that example.
that's what I'm saying.
Like
Like,
Kobe Bryant, Gary West.
Right.
I don't believe the Lakers. The Lakers are the last stop or the only stop or the most prestigious stop. And if LeBron James leaves you because you don't respect him enough to make them an offer, or you don't respect him enough to try to figure out a way to bridge this gap between the Luka Doncic era and the LeBron era, I don't know how that's going to look for this franchise moving forward. I completely agree from the moment that Luka Doncic landed in your lap, courtesy of that deal. Thank you, and so that their priorities shift. This is now a Luka Doncic organization. This is now a Luka Doncic operation where you got to find a rim running big. You got to find some wings that can defend. That is running made of big deals. Like you understand that, but you cannot throw LeBron James out with the trash because it's important to remember what the Lakers were before LeBron got there. They were 2 years off of Kobe Bryant retirement. They were in the wilderness. Clippers were gaining on them in terms of development. And LeBron came there and resurrected that entire thing. You may not like how he won, but he brought them a championship. Kept that franchise afloat. And maybe this is a situation where Rabbit got the gun. LeBron does not have the leverage for the first time in his career, but there's ways to do things. And there's ways to protect players on the way out. Because like it or not, LeBron has spent more time as a Los Angeles Laker in any one stint than he has in any other spot in his career. We don't think of him as a Laker, but he's a Laker, and he should be treated.
LeBron James brought more to the Lakers than just a championship. See, it's certain players that I call power.
again, even in that shit, people lose that.
See, LeBron James is one of those guys that he moves that power from an economic standpoint. And the Lakers, if I'm not mistaken, just sold for what was $10 billion. You don't think LeBron James had a lot to do with that, wearing a Lakers uniform? And I know the Lakers are a historic franchise, make no mistake about it. But bringing that up, also the Lakers, there's nothing in between when you come to the Lakers fan base. It's either championship or bust. And this is not about whose team is it, if it's a Luka or LeBron team. LeBron just handed the keys over to Luka. He handed them over to Luka, who traded them, and we heard the soundbite, and him telling Luka, we don't want you to get in.
It ain't no tricks.
Right then, he handed them.
It's nothing, it's not like Arkansas. where it's a little trick involved. Rain. You can spell name wrong.
This offseason, prioritizing LeBron James more than Austin Reeves.
But also the fact that like this is a goal, like you have a goal to go to a place that you cannot spell. So you don't even, so how do you even know that you're there? How do you know that, like how do you know, yeah. How you know you're in Miami? How you know you didn't book a flight to Hawaii?
For being able to bring the championship back to LA, he looked great. And that's the big discussion here. It's not about Luka. We know this is Luka's thing. We understand that Luka is an international superstar. Luka is one of the best scorers that this game has ever seen. So
that's what I'm saying, like
that is not afford to lose LeBron James. It's one thing about your performance in between.
Nigga, I've been to Miami, for sure.
Another thing to be a leader. And if we want to take a deep dive into Luka Doncic, when have we ever been brought up in a conversation where we said that Luka Doncic is a great leader of the franchise? We said it about Anthony Edwards. We said it about Kevin Cunningham. We said it about SGA. We
LeBron James is that partially understandable because they need to win a championship with the Booker era. I get that. LeBron gets that. But when you start making these rules on all these other dudes before talking to me about it, we were sitting here saying we have broken up without breaking up. That's why this is the real situation. They are on the right track in terms of you got to build with the Luka. With the Luka era. You got to build because also Luka Doncic is not going to play. He's not going to play for the floor. Luka Doncic is not going to be LeBron James. This is going to be a guy that you need to get that championship on right now. And I know LeBron James is going to help in the short term. The Lakers don't want to spend years with LeBron doing a farewell tour. They want to go ahead and get Luka. Now they got to get this right. They got to get big. They got to make sure that Austin Reeves was the right guy. But I cannot disagree with them moving on to Luka Doncic.
You think they're on the right track? Because you look like
They are. They are. But again, because this is not about Luka. This is that they have invested majority of their dollars into two guys that are defensive liabilities. And we're talking about in a tough Western Conference where you're going to have to face the San Antonio Spurs, Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, even De'Aaron Fox, although he's stuck in the NBA Finals, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Anthony Edwards, and LaMelo Ball. Like, you're going to have to face that. I get it. Both of those guys offensively, they're going to put up points. They're going to average probably 25 points a piece. I love Austin Reeves. I don't love him enough as to call him a second option on a championship contender is what I'm saying. And now all of a sudden you hear reports about the Marcus Smart. He just opted out. What is the most important thing for us trying to win the NBA championship? OG Anunoby showed us that in these finals. You need a guy that can lock down on the perimeter. Josh Hart, all of those guys, like Marcus Smart is their best wing defender. And the reports are that he may be willing. I don't know that because I don't do reports. I do analyze it and I like to come up here and get on these shows. That's what I like to do. At the end of the day, we cannot continue to sit over here and make this about Luka. No, the Lakers are moving in the wrong direction because they believe that with Luka and Austin Reeves and their 1-2 punch, that's going to get that back to the promise.
It's kind of sort of shit like that made me always think about shit because like my mom, I'm sure my mom never said like if you do something for her, you owe her something. Or she didn't know. She didn't for you. And like even like her telling Savannah to move back home. Like she was telling Savannah.
This was the summer the Lakers said we are going to prioritize you.
It's like that's not helping me become like a responsible person.
All-NBA player.
You know what I'm saying? Like you, and then when I get home, you gonna pay me the money, but then you gonna ask me for more than what my job is gonna ask me for, and then you gonna like.
after leading the Raptors to the championship in 2019 with one letter Raptors make them
Right. Versus I could just stay down here. And the job that Savannah had, it was lush because she was working student housing during the fucking summer. It's not really no students down there. And so you just, you might have to deal with 10, 15 people walking in and out throughout the day. But other than that,
Rocket Money it shows you everything you're paying for in one place. And then you can cancel that Spotify subscription.
nah, they should. I think that's what I like to hear.
With Core Increase, you get more than promo products. You get the certainty of personal service, design expertise, and unmatched quality to make your moment shine. Visit coreimprint.com. Core Imprint for something.
Stop debating between a razor burn and burning through another razor. Start shaving with Gillette. With 3 times more protective coatings, no refillable blade lasts longer. So even your 30th shave is still smooth and comfortable.
American Hero Club on ESPN. The ultimate series for all dog lovers. From hard-hunting agility tactics to lightning fast races, AKC on ESPN brings you the best of the best in dog sports. Join us all year long as we follow the journey of these incredible dogs and their dedicated handlers. Tune in to AKC on ESPN all year long and be a part of the greatest dog sports series on television.
Just a bucket. A real castle. Oh, we're here too.
You can get the magic in one. When you stay with the Disney Resort Collection this holiday. At dawgs.com, this is what service looks like. And this is because service wears many uniforms. If you or your spouse serve, military, first responders, or government, you know respect. At dawgs.com, unlock special savings on the brands you trust because your service should be rewarded every day. Over 2,000 brands, thousands of exclusive discounts just for you. Savings for those who serve. Join for free today at dawgs.com.
Too strong. There, fast and strong. Perfectly balanced. Angel size.
Right.
Playing from Corey's magnetic.
Skeletor and his crew get distracted pretty easily in their quest to conquer a time ring. Don't be like that. When you're behind the wheel, put the phone down and keep your eyes on the road. Don't lose sight of your objective and be the master of your movements.
Someday, this won't just be a field. It'll be a stadium. Packed fans, flags going flying, and we'll be out there playing our hearts out. Tampico, play bold, dream big.
Okay, sometimes soap is just soap. But sometimes it's the first time you show us inside the brain. Mind your head. She's still here. It's shit. It's shot the same day in the same lady. No one is ordered.
As Disney celebrates America 250, ESPN celebrates the games, the icons, and the moments that inspire generations. This Independence Day, we are live across America and tell the stories of the athletes who defined American sports. SportsCenter celebrates America, July 4th, 5 Eastern on ABC, ESPN, and across Disney networks.
All week long, First Take celebrates the 250th anniversary of the United States of America with sports moments that had a tremendous impact on our country. On April 15, 1947, Jackie Robinson broke baseball color barrier when he took the field for the Brooklyn Dodgers. His groundbreaking career was later honored when number 42 became the first number retired across all of Major League Baseball. Despite facing tremendous racial discrimination, Robinson's courage and impact changed sports forever.
Yeah, Phil.
He remains
Unrelated. I just looked at my phone.
even the impact that Jackie Robinson had on sports transcends so many different things. Where do you even begin to describe how that impact and legacy has lasted all these years later?
Yeah, and somebody was like, my job is to talk. I'm
don't even know what
He'll
it's
text.
we're
He
talking
said, I
about
might still need y'all.
his impact
And he
on
texts
that.
back
Like,
and said,
the color barrier. You got to understand that the sport has been one way for decades, and he decided to be the first person to change the course of it. And baseball looks the way, sports overall looks the way it looks in large part because of what Jackie Robinson did. And I think it's very important also to note Jackie Robinson, U.S. Army veteran. Let me make sure I repeat that. U.S. Army veteran, an American hero. So this is not just Black history. This is American history. It's very important to highlight the things that he did throughout his life, for, during baseball, and after some of the activism a lot of compensated.
It's amazing that he was able to accomplish so much. That was still in the Secretary right? That was the foreground version for the NBA. He wound up winning MVP in 1949. He had Branch Rickey with him when he came to the major league. He was the right player at the right time to have to do it. Not just come to the major league, but to endure all the things that were going to happen in those 80s. I can't imagine the way he had to block those things off to just survive to this day, let alone play baseball at the level that he played it at to win.
So yeah, apparently he was like, now if I get another ticket, it's gonna put me back in the process. He said something to the effect of like,
everything
if I pay, I mean, can I get
you
another?
cannot give him enough flowers for what he did.
Kind of wild, being kind of like, you know, acting like a bitch. Really. Acting like you, like, yeah, you know how this thing goes.
The Clippers and the Raptors are actively discussing a deal involving all NBA forward Kawhi Leonard. First to say, Leonard's representatives have indicated he is willing to sign an extension with his former team until his case moves on. Leonard has one season remaining.
It can be like, hey,
So Jimmy, is it the right move for the Raptors? I mean, on paper, it's a little confusing for a young team that takes on a 35-year-old who loses his season, but it's
versus
also
like the city of Houston, like I get bailed out.
I think when you look at the Toronto Raptors, what they've done historically is they look at the NBA landscape. Oh, LeBron James is moving west.
Yeah, like we shouldn't vote for you because you haven't even had the opportunity to get your shit fixed. Right. Now, that's again a reasonable person thinks that way.
It's looking
Right.
a little bit shaky. Play's looking a little bit unknown.
Because
why don't we bring Kawhi Leonard back? You still have Scotty Barnes, some of the pieces that they have. You still have the bones of a very good defensive piece. Now you are at a potential. If Kawhi Leonard can play 65 games,
like he still don't know if I'm a valid driver or not. Your system's could be, you know, fucked up or backdated or wrong.
If he's able to stay out right at 35 years old, he's shown over the past couple of years, he is still very much a reasonable facsimile of that player that we said was in the vein of a, you know, Kobe Bryant, in the vein of a Michael Jordan in terms of two-day excellent shot creating guards that you cannot deny. If he goes there, they are in the championship.
What kind of juice is it?
Not only that, they are also in the conversation of being the team. Trade deadline, let's fill in the blank. What do we need? Oh, Toronto's a destination. Like they've shown they have.
It was one of the pantry.
Those big pieces. It's not beside Jerry anymore, but it's still a huge part of
It's
that renovation that shared with me.
First of all, I don't know
When I
about
got home,
you know, above Kawhi 35 years better than LeBron James at current day.
One player compares to a million of them. Different ball makeup.
Everybody trying to leave but I am with you though on this. The big I, big L for Kawhi Leonard, and that is the health and fitness here. You're not losing too much if you're Toronto. We're probably talking about Brandon Ingram. You got Kawhi Leonard right there with a team that is already a top 5 defense in the league. And what you said, the big
You said you going?
They couldn't score in the half court. They could not score in the clutch. There's one thing Kawhi Leonard can do: get to the basket, and he can score down the stretch. These are the things that he is good at. He's familiar with Toronto, familiar with the Eastern Conference. He won a championship in the Eastern Conference. And to Vinny's point, the rest of the East, everybody's taking a step back. Every team except for the Knicks has taken a major step back in the East. So Toronto, just like they did 6 years ago, is trying to slide in with the Kawhi. Again, This has to be a better Kawhi. This will be the Kawhi we saw last year for all 82 and for through these playoffs for them to make some noise. They just took Cleveland to 7 in the first round. That team can definitely make the Eastern Conference Finals at the very least with Kawhi.
How good would Kawhi make the Raptors?
Yeah, whatever we do.
If the Clippers can make this happen, they should be crying tears of joy. Doing cartwheels, somersaults, and splits. Because let's keep it a buck. This has been one of the biggest
turkey sausage
in NBA history when it comes to Kawhi Leonard joining the Los Angeles Clippers. He set them back about 10 years. It's the reason that we're watching Oklahoma City Thunder.
The last burger turkey bacon you made, that shit was like turkey bacon chips.
Sam Presti's over sleep and wake up with draft picks. Wild habit of a team attack. So let's get that out the way because it is Kawhi Leonard to trade NBA and all those picks to bring back Paul George.
I mean, I felt like it was too crispy.
But Kawhi Leonard is still a bad dude. When he gets between those lines in the season he had last season, every single time he stepped on the floor, one could argue that he was the best player on the floor. One could argue that he's still the best player in the game. I mean, people say Wemby, but Wemby kind of got exposed last season.
Unless it like, unless it was a big eye.
And Carter Towns, they had to hide him. We could go there if you want to, man. We could go there if you want to.
Yeah, low key.
We had that conversation. But Kawhi went into the Raptors instantly.
And that's what niggas be saying, like, nah, I don't
Last time I checked this Raptors team, took me when he got this and said it got it. Brandon Ingram just didn't show up. Scotty Barnes put the
exactly.
If you talk about one of the best versatile players in the game, I call him, respectfully a low-budget guy. What he's able to do. And now you have a Kawhi Leonard, a guy that's known to those basketball games, and you're able to keep R.J. Barrett as a third option guy. Obviously, Emmanuel Quickly over there, well coached, and we know how that fan base can get. Like in the six, they make it a tough environment to play with. Kawhi Leonard still moves the needle. Him going to Toronto, I would put them right under the New York Knicks.
That's
the
it.
second best team in the I swear to you, I'll be right there with you, lead you all the way here, and then you just go veer the car off of Paul Walker. Remember how we used to bag on LeBron, and not we, but the basketball world, would get up LeBron James, and getting the team to the finals, and then losing. That's what they just do. We didn't have a great series, so let's not forget.
And then also like I got to see it on the inside business part.
But let's not watch it as a competitor. Let's not act like he is not the best player on earth. Not act like he's going to come back bigger, stronger, better, bigger in the month, big studying with KG, comes up to remember. Let's not overreact